I battle ants every year and I've tried lots of products that make big promises but fail to solve the problem. My favorite product that I've found that actually works is Advion Ant Gel. The best part about this product is that I can use it on all kinds of ants, and I can use it indoors or out in the yard. I'm gonna show you how I like to use this product and what works for me. And make sure you stick around because you won't believe how fast the ants swarm the bait traps and how quickly those ant problems disappear. The Advion Ant Gel that I buy is available on Amazon, and I recommend getting the 4-pack because I always like to have lots of product on hand. Ant problems, whether they're inside or outside, they always seem to develop overnight. There will be a link for the exact products that I'm using in the video description. So if you want more information, I've always got you covered. They come packaged in syringe style tubes so you can use them and reseal them very easily. My first area is this big ant pile out in my grass. It's huge and seemingly popped up overnight. All I have to do is unscrew the blue cap and I'm ready to use it. I'm gonna load up a little bit of gel onto this 20-ounce bottle cap and set it on the pile. I like cheap throwaway plastic caps to hold the gel because it keeps it all in one spot and I can check on it. The next pile is out by my fence and it's very active. They started freaking out when I got close. I think they knew that the end was near. Same thing for this pile. I'm gonna trigger out a bit of gel onto the bottle top and set it in the pile. Sometimes the edges of the bottle top can be a bit tall if you can't push it into an ant pile. So for these next two applications, I've got a slightly different method to show you. I'm just cutting up a plastic lid and it'll be the same idea, but this method will sit more flush with the ground so they can find it just a little bit easier. Crumbled goat cheese from Trader Joe's. Yeah, we're doing all right. This pile is on my driveway and these ants are tiny little guys. But like I said in the intro, this product works on all ants that I've come across in the great state of Minnesota. Shout out to the Midwest viewers. I'm applying the gel to the piece of plastic and it's important to note that the consistency is thick enough to not have it running off the sides or anything like that. This last spot is out by the street at the end of my driveway and there's a lot of foot traffic on the sidewalk and cars driving by on the street. So this one I made a small hole in the plastic and I'm using a nail to lock it in and keep it from blowing away or flipping over. It's like staking down a tent or something. Now I mentioned that I use this product indoors too, and occasionally I get those large black ants. Some people call them garden ants or carpenter ants. I'm using the lid to some blueberries for this bait, and you can see I've already attracted some hungry customers. The next day my cat made me aware of some dead ants on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's working. Heading outside, you can see that within 15 minutes, the tiny driveway ants have started to circle up. A few more minutes and they've got the gel spot surrounded. Within the hour after deployment, the entire bait is covered in tiny ants. They can't get enough. Heading out to the pile by the fence and holy hell, they are absolutely going nuts over this bait. The bottle cap is swarmed and it's actually pretty gross, but kind of cool at the same time. Not every pile had a huge reaction to the Advion Ant Gel, but sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. Ideally, the ants find the bait and take it back to the colony and share it with everyone. The gel affects their nervous system and starts slowing them down. And ultimately, it fully paralyzes them and then they die. I went back a few days later and stirred up the piles to see if there were any signs of life. I really didn't see any activity at any of the treated areas, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I've tested a few other ant products in other videos, including the all-natural, cage-free organic soap and water method. If you're interested in that content, you can click into it right here. And if you like this video, think about subscribing to the channel. I post content like this all the time. And hey, thanks for watching. Ugh, that is like the grossest thing I've ever seen. Absolutely disgusting. God, I hate ants.